going to be telling you all about my family and I. This is a picture of all of us standing right where I am right now, clearly closer to Christmas time because we're standing in a manger and there's a Christmas tree in the background. The way my parents actually met is kind of funny. My mom's from Hawaii and my dad's all the way from Massachusetts. My dad finally got tired of the cold, so he flew all the way over to Massachusetts, or all the way over to Hawaii, and met my mom. They just kept on, they hit it off right from the start, and they just kept on hanging out, and eventually they started the family you see today. My sister, Ashley, loves to swim at Matadors and to do crafts. She's in Team Blue. I don't know why they named it that. It's supposed to be one of the higher ones, though. Now that I've told you about my family, it's time to tell you about my adopted family. In the top right, there's Yoda. In the top left, there's Daisy. Bottom right, there's Raffy. Bottom left, there's Rexy. Those are all our pets. But not everything stays as happy as these pets forever. In 2012, September 11th, my dad was diagnosed with stage 3 throat cancer. This is a picture of him before he went through the treatments, and this is a picture afterward. As you can tell, he lost a lot of his body weight, and he lost his goatee, which is thanks to the chemo and the radiation. Right now, chemo is the forbidden word in my house because it was so hard for him. And me and my sister decorated the garage that day to celebrate the end of his treatments. Right now, he is cancer-free, and he's going on, I think, a year of being cancer-free. And so that's really great. And now moving on from the sad stuff, it's time to tell you about something fun. I love to do parkour and free running, and I take it at World Elite Gym not too far from here. I'm on the parkour team, and parkour originated in the French military, and it was, the goal of it is to get to point A to point B in the fastest possible route. And since I also do free running, there's a few tricks involved. This picture of me doing a wall backflip. It's where you run up a wall and backflip from the top of it. And another sport I love to do is called jiu-jitsu. In Japanese, it translates into the gentle art, and I'm a purple belt first degree, which is the highest belt rank in the class. And you can see me doing my favorite throw, which is flying scissors. It's where you jump off the ground, wrap both your legs around them, and bring them down. Now, I don't have a picture for this last slide, but all you need to do is look all around you. A few years ago, God put it on my dad's heart to start this church after we came out of a rough experience with another one. And us and a few other families had to leave that church. And so those families were wondering what my parents and my dad were doing and where they were going to worship. And frankly, we were just worshiping in our living room and reading the Bible on Sunday. And so my dad had a shoe store at the time, and there was an empty lease space next to it. And so they finally convinced my dad to hold one church service that was in there. And they all came in beach chairs, and we had a great time. We worshiped God. And then that started to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And so we had to move out of that space, also because it got hot. And the shoe store wasn't doing too great at the time. So my dad decided to just shut it down and turn it into a full-fledged church. From then on, the church has kept on growing and growing and growing, and it turned into this giant building you see today. It's hosting many ministries, and it's sent out a few mission trips already. Thank you for listening to my speech, and I hope you enjoyed it. For the rest of the day.